Japanese submarine slammed 2 torpedoes into her side, Chief. We was coming back from the island of Tienin to Lady. We had just delivered the bomb. The Hiroshima bomb. 1,100 men went into the water. Vessel went down in 12 minutes. We didn't see the first Care Bear for about a half an hour. It was a blue one. 13-footer. You know that in the water, Chief? You tell by looking from the dorsal to the tail. What we didn't know is that our bomb mission had been so secret. No one had bothered to log on to Twitter to tweet about it. They didn't even mark us past due for a week. Well, first dawn, the Care Bears start cruising by. Maybe a pink one, a blue one, little yellow one with a star on its belly. The men start forming themselves into packs, like you see in the calendars, all the old infantry squares. The Battle of Waterloo, the idea being that Care Bear comes by, tries to hug at you, you start pounding and hollering, and maybe the Care Bear goes away, and maybe sometimes he don't, Chief. Sometimes that Care Bear look at you right in the eye. And the thing about a Care Bear is it's got lifeless eyes, black eyes, like a doll's eyes. Doesn't seem to be living until he hugs you. And then those black eyes roll over white, and the ocean turns red, and you can't stop thinking about the sequence in the first Care Bears movie when they call the cousins and say, "We can all help."
Hi, how are you doing? My name is Nick. I study at the master's program in the Dramatic Fine Arts program at Juilliard School of Drama. And today I will be doing a monologue from the screenplay A Time to Kill, starring Matthew McConaughey as the lawyer character. Thank you. You know, ladies and gentlemen of the court, I had a pretty good summary lined up for you, if I do say so myself. Toot my own horn here, but what I really came here to do today is to apologize, to be honest with you. Okay, I'm young, I'm inexperienced. I don't really, lawyering, maybe not my thing. I'm more of a sort of get in there, kind of, see what's going on kind of guy, like a mechanic maybe. I mean, that's probably what I should be doing rather than lawyering. But you can't take my inexperience and hold that against my client here, Mr. Raymond, old grumpy face over there, old crankcase. You can't hold it against him, because that's on me. And that's one of the fucked up things about the court system, if you think about it, is this whole theater, if you will, this whole production we put on, is that, what are we really here for? What do we think about when we walk in here? Is the pursuit of truth, is justice? Because that's what's been perverted in this case, is the miscarriage of justice. Like, take, for example, the other guy from before who raped his wife. You think I would have put him on the stand if I had known he had raped his wife? Well, probably not. But I found out that, his wife was like 17, so is that even really rape? You know what I mean? It's in that rape gray area where it doesn't really matter. So he's fucking good gravy. He's biscuits and gravy, ask me. That guy's A-okay. And that's really what we're getting to here, folks, is that, a trial isn't really about, who said this or who said that. It's actually a line from my favorite movie, Training Day. It's not about what you know, it's about what you can prove, Jake. Everybody says that. So that's really, I wouldn't worry about it much more than that. So in terms of proving things, that takes a backseat to storytelling, and that's really my strong suit, folks. And I'm going to tell you a story. Okay, you don't mind? Is the court okay with that? How are we doing on time? All right, we got enough story time. Thanks, Judge. And hey, what's up, man? How you doing? I've known that. I mean, we're not friends or anything, but I've known this guy for a couple of years. This juror here. We're cool. We're just friends with each other, so it's like not even really a big deal. Anyhow, let me get to this story. So, here's the setup: is nice summer day. Fucking birds are singing, bees are stinging. We're talking beautiful, beautiful summer day down here in the deep south, where everything's great. And there's a little girl walking down the street. All right, and she is she's black. Well, she's not. You know what? She's the same color as old grumpy face over here. Old Jimmy Gumbo lips, as they call him down here in you get familiar with this place. So she's, don't worry about what race she is. That's not the point. This is a little girl walking home from school, probably from a black school, which that's kind of fucked up in its own right. Down here they got different schools they have to go to. I mean, that's maybe obviously this is a time to kill, but maybe there's a time to talk about Brown versus Board education. If we have enough time, I mean, we'll see how things play out. So this girl's walking back from wherever the fuck, the store, I guess, and mind her own business. And then this truck pulls up, okay? And there's a couple of good old boys in the truck, and you just know they're racist, okay? Now, I know I'm not allowed to mischaracterize the victims here, but it's a fucking pickup truck. It's the South. You know who these guys are. They probably got a fucking bumper sticker, Calvin pissing on Martin Luther King in the back window. Now, that hasn't been entered into evidence, but it's safe to assume, I think, if we're going to go down that route. So these guys, they start catcalling this girl, right? And that's wrong. You know that's wrong, okay? Regardless of what color she is. She's 4. You don't catcall 4-year-olds, guys. You don't catcall in general. Right, buddy? You know about Hollaback? You've seen those videos, okay? So what we got here is a 4-year-old trying to just do her thing, have like a Yas Queen moment walking home from the store. And who are these goofballs coming by, hooting and hollering at her, trying to get a look at her fucking hoo-ha, whatever they're trying to do, it doesn't matter. And she ignores them, she's got shit to do. And what do? They scoop her up, they throw her in the back, take her out to a field, yada, yada, yada. She's raped, they lynch her. Well, not lynch. I think we're going to hold on to that word until... I'm telling you guys, wait until you see how this fucking story ends. This is fantastic. I mean, it's great. I don't want to fucking set it up too much in case it sucks, but it's pretty good. So, they rape her and shit, and then they kill her afterwards. So, it was pretty bad. Now, I guess I messed up sort of the tension building here, because now we're at the end of the story. And I know I did. I built it up. I know you're thinking this is going to be some, great, Norm Macdonald thing at the end where, he's like, well, then you must be a faggot or something. But that's not where I'm going with this. So, the little girl, she's raped and murdered, okay? She's in there. She's in the back of the truck. The racist truck. Remember that. Remember, it's probably got a lift kit. Dualies. They were probably coal rolling the entire way there. So she's dead. Check this out. Imagine she's white. Am I right? Am I telling you? I mean, Jesus Christ. Talk about making you think. Mind fucking blown, dude. That's what a crazy world we live in. You don't even think about stuff like that. The way races are. So yeah, I guess that's my argument. Is that she's. You just pretend things were different. So I guess that wraps it up. Like I said at the beginning, I'm new to this. This is actually my first. I've never done lawyer stuff before. So. Thanks for having me, I guess, and Your Honor. It's good. I mean, you all did your thing. My client. So you vote no on prop. This guy. Thanks. Great. Thanks, guys.
Hey, you know why I was late to the party? Because I got a fucking, a little bit I had to do over in Kansas City. See, I knocked off a fucking bean shop for a couple of sawbucks. They threw me up. I ain't got no suit. So I says, why don't I get a suit? I didn't want to steal a fucking suit, and you look like an asshole. So I robbed his place, and then I went to fucking jail for it. But I tell you, the other day, I fell down 15 flights of stairs because I forgot a pen. And I'm telling you, you ever do that? Now I'm telling you, this ain't like this ain't one of those fucking fairy pens you use to write in your fucking diary. I'm talking about a man's pen, a real fucking pen. It's got gold rings on it. It's embroidered. It's got engraved. It's that kind of fucking pen you put at the end of your desk like a little gold dick. So anybody who walks in there knows exactly who's fucking who. That's what I'm talking about. It's a good fucking pen right there. So I'm sitting there at my desk and I look down and I got some dickhead's pen from the fucking auto rental place. I went down there to rent a fucking car so I could go fuck this girl's my wife don't find out. I gotta go rent them down from the Enterprise. They got Kias now. I guess that's not even Japanese. They got two different kinds of chinks making cars now. I don't even know, who to trust anymore. Did we even beat the Kias in the war? Did Kias ever do shit to me? I don't know. I don't, but hey, you want to go fuck somebody other than your wife. That's what you go to fucking Kansas City for, am I right? I mean, that's good business right there. So the point is, Willie, I guess I ain't trying to do all this selling shit that you're talking about. I just want to get some pussy is what I'm doing. So you want to come hang out with me down in Kansas City? We'll go pin those medals on our dicks. You know what I'm saying? No condoms, no responsibility. The bitch only see the rental car. She see the fucking rental car. What, you knock her up? What's she gonna say? It was it was a dude driving the fucking Toyota. She doesn't even know, Willie, I'm telling you. Anyhow, how you doing? You been good?